Captain's Log, Episode 5, Act 1. We are making a pass to a new planet we ain't never made a pass by before to survey for signs of life to serve over rice. Mr. Mustache, whenever that rice is ready, divert power to the engine so we can get to that planet. Mr. Mustache. T-Spec. Me, where'd everybody go like that, Mr. Nguyen or whatever your little name is? Sir, the rest of the crew is in the sick bay. It seems there's a stomach virus epidemic on the ship. Epidemic? Man, we don't want that, no. Man, I feel fine, me. And you? You there, you ain't sick?
Sorry, sir. May I be excused to the sick bay?
Man, I'm coming with you, Sha. I'm gonna talk to that Doc Skeleton and find out me what's going on for myself like that.
Up early in the morning before the sun comes up. Work hard all day just to try to make a buck. Yeah. City life ain't easy and it sure ain't fair. So tonight we're gonna party like we just don't care. Let me hear you say yeah, it's gonna be alright. Let me hear you say yeah, we're gonna party tonight. Woo. Oh, we gonna take it to the country, Rodney. Up early in the morning before the sun comes up. Work hard all day just to try to.
Alright, Benoit, I'll be out of rehab soon. Like next episode soon. And when I do, I'll deal with your department's gross incompetence and dereliction of duty.
But according to the section of the LCG charter concerning secret departments...
Secret department, secret my barbecue-phobic ass. The secret's out, Benoit. Thanks to Spencer and his self-love escapades, Lonnie Mayu shot and killed that Grinch or Grouch or whatever.
His name is the Grunch, sir, and he's been with us for over 20 years. It's really a tragedy. He was quite the asset to the team.
If he's been with you 20 years and he still has no entry in the character Bible other than he's Grinchy, he's grouchy, he's green, he's the Grunch. I mean, really, come the fuck on. We can do without his underdeveloped, poorly conceived ass. The real tragedy here is that terrorist Mayu having the Grunch's corpse. And he's parading it on the freaking local media? I've received reports from my intelligence gathering task force that Jared Gronays is doing a Geraldo Rivera-style Tatai autopsy special tomorrow night on KLFU, and they're gonna stream it on TikTok where Gronays has 500,000 followers. I'll still be in rehab, but if you Tatais still want your jobs when I get out, you better stop this Jared Gronays Tatai autopsy TV special.
Uncle Bud.
Hello, Acadiana. Jared Gronays from KLFU here with Cajun Tatai Monster Hunter Lonnie Mayo. Now, Lonnie, on behalf of KLFU, I would like to give you an apology about not believing you about the Tatai's existence and insinuating your involvement with the disappearance and most likely murder of your nephew, Nathan Chasson.
Yeah, you local media feet putains can all bec mon chou because I finally got that smoking gun meat. Literally.
Yes, it seems that now you've actually killed a Tatai and have its corpse in your possession. No one can accuse you of fabricating your story of being a delusional, senile old fod.
That's right, Gronays. Admit it, you. Y'all all thought Tilani was crazy like that.
Yes, that's what I was apologizing for, Mr. Lonnie. Anyway, tune in to KLFU tonight at 10 for exclusive footage of me taking hammy-ass selfies and Facebook reels of me and a real Tatai.
And I'm gonna give a riveting interview with you, expose style, like on the cable channels, about how I fought and killed that gros Tatai with my bare hands, me.
But it appears the Tatai suffered gunshot wounds.
Man, what you think I was holding that pistol with, Baw? My bare hands, comme ça. But what's wrong with everybody like that, Doc Skeleton? Well, it seems our little alien biology can't handle all this Cajun food you've been cooking. Our alien gastrointestinal tracts can't process all the roasted pork and partner's Cajun seasoning and onions. We all have the severe diarrhea. Me, how severe? Well, it's all pretty bad. but differing levels of severity, as you can see comme ça from this chart I got right here. For example, level 1 is what I got, the trots. It ain't nothing nice, but you know when it's coming, so you got time to make it to the bathroom, all the way on the other side of the ship. Level 2 is what Mr. Mustache has here, the runs. He can make it to the bathroom, but he gotta stay close like that. T-Spec him, he got that level 3 variant, the foie. He can't leave the commode comme ça, so I've quarantined him in his little bathroom with his cell phone and a charger. Man, you the doctor/traiteur. What we gonna do about it, partner? I can't run my ship with the crew running back and forth to the latrine like that. Man, there ain't much we can do about it, unless you wanna stop feeding us all that Cajun food. Maybe just cut back on the onions, T. I mean, last night you put 8 onions just to cook 1 round steak. Man, I'd rather watch y'all shit yourselves to death than stop cooking my food, Baw. Why you ain't sick then, like the rest of the crew? Man, I don't eat much, really. Just saltine crackers, apple butter, and beer, mostly. Oh, dusty ass. Well, anyway, I ain't gonna change my diet just because you little green cowans can't handle my cooking. Ain't there some kind of experimental gene therapy or life-threatening surgery y'all can use to Cajuanize your little green asses? I mean, y'all picked up the accents and characters pretty vite. You may wear a cap, but the survival rate of Greenland to Cajun gene therapy, also known as trans-Cajun therapy, is only about 43%. Man, I'm comfortable with the mods, me. Man, alright, partner, but we're gonna need a sample of your little Cajun DNA like that. Man, alright, but if I get to pick who dresses up in a wig and a dress and makeup and manually extracts my DNA this time, I'll pick Mr. Nguyen or whatever his little name is. I believe it's Win, sir. Win? Well, he needs to start about 8 minutes before you want me to bust. 4 or 5 if he says encouraging things while he does it. Man, never mind manual extraction. The scanners in my med bay are compatible with your little Cajun DNA. Mais T-Spec, what you doing out your quarters like that? You're supposed to be quarantined comme ça. You could blow it any minute, you. Mais Doc Skeleton, I ran out of toilet paper, me. And I came down here to see if y'all got an extra roll like that, but I couldn't help but overhear your conversation like that. Mais T-Spec, boy, you out here ear hustling with your grands oreilles? Mais no, Captain. I couldn't help but overhear your conversation about the crew going through trans-Cajun therapy, and as second officer, I must say that it's only logical comme ça. Me go on, T-Spec. It seems the crew rather enjoys the personas assigned to them. Our lives as the Couillon Quest crew are so much more fulfilling than our non-individualist collective, which lived in subjugation to our great cousins. The flaw in logic of your plan lies in the methodology, not in the intended result. In English, a slanglais is something I understand, T-Spec, before I whip all your little asses. Sir, what I mean is, we are all okay with becoming fully Cajun comme ça, but we got us a problem with the whole fad with the painful, life-threatening gene therapy. But I really like that part, me. What I'm trying to say is, we could instead use the transporter comme ça, tied in with the ship's main computer like that, to filter out our Greenland DNA and replace it like that with your little Cajun DNA comme ça. Mais ouais, they did something like that on Star Trek The Next Generation like at least 3 times and it worked at least twice. Precisely. Man, that's what's wrong with you young people. Always wanting to use the damn teleporter and computer to do everything. Next you're going to be looking up TikTok videos on trans-Cajun therapy. Sir, actually I've been looking up the trans-Cajunism community hashtag on TikTok and... Shut up, Bob.
If you're just joining us, you're listening to What's Up Acadiana, our newest podcast, talk radio show here on the planet. And we've got a very special guest here representing a very important cause, Mr. Alabaster LeBlanc. Now, Alabaster is a close friend of missing person and infamous anti-celebrity Nathan Chasson.
Well, I wouldn't really call him a close friend. I mean, I help him with production work at the Community Media Center, and we get wasted together. I guess he's a work friend.
Well, the info I have says you're on the board of the hashtag Find Nate Veet Veet organization, founded by Alani Mayu.
I am?
That's what it says on the email I was sent.
Oh, okay. I didn't really get the chance to read that. I've been so busy helping my girlfriend. You see, she's an aspiring actress active in the local theater, and they work her so hard I've had to step it up at home and make sure she can focus on her work. You would never know it, but there are 27 different ways to hold a woman's purse while she flails away her reproductive years being somebody.
Well, I know you're supposed to be here to talk about the efforts to find the missing Cajun dub guy, Nate Chasson, but really, screw that dude. I mean, who does he think he is, wanting to build a career off of his Cajun dubs? I mean, all he does is say words over other people's videos. I mean, it's not like he invented words, right?
Yeah, anyone can say words. It's not like you can lay claim to a bunch of words you strung together.
Yeah, dude's a ridiculous drama queen. When, feel sorry for me, when business rip off my characters and their catchphrases and put them in their sponsored Facebook ads, but they won't even consider sponsoring my show. When, man, grow up. I bet wherever he is, he's jerking off to us, even talking about him. So let's talk about something else. Listeners, we're going to take a short break to pay some bills. Then we'll be back with Alabaster LeBlanc to talk about 27 ways to hold your wannabe somebody girlfriend's purse.
Even cornbread is pumping loud on the radio. We got a big bonfire and the black pot is cooking slow. Yeah. It's gonna be alright. Let me hear you say. Monkey told a baboon you kiss too fast. Baboon said no, this cannot be. The monkey told a baboon you're tickling me.
All right, monkeys. Now I know things have been rough lately, but things are finally starting to turn around. I've negotiated a deal with KLFU and Lonnie Mayo to conduct and host this Tatai autopsy live stream with Jared Grones. Now I don't have to tell you guys because you already know just how short-staffed we are. So as I no longer have any human staff at this primate research facility, you monkeys will be assisting me with the autopsy, as well as operating the cameras and video production equipment, because apparently the only mobile video equipment that KLFU has is Jared Grones' phone. Well, if it isn't my old partner Lonnie Mayo. Now you monkeys run along and practice handing each other these scalpels. Lonnie, I want to congratulate you on bagging that grown tatai. Did you bring the corpse?
Nah, Baw. That tatai must dress out at 500 pounds him. My old safety training says this is a team lift. So I came to see if you and some of the monkeys wanted to take a ride in my El Camino like that to help me load that sucker up.
Well, Lonnie, the monkeys are busy practicing to be my autopsy assistants and video production crew, but I got this gorilla meat. He can lift up to 600 pounds.
Hell no, I ain't letting that gorilla ride my El Camino again. Remember that time I gave you my old waterbed and we had that gorilla unloaded and he put all kinds of scratches and dents in my car? That damn batai.
Well, alright, team. Josh Guillory has tasked us with stopping Lonnie Mayu's Tatai autopsy streaming event with Jared Grones. And we need to come up with a plan to stop the autopsy and retrieve the Grunch's corpse.
You want me to get some more steaks from Nunu's?
No, Greg. We need someone to go into that house and steal the Grunch's corpse.
Man, it ain't gonna be me, comme ça. I ain't getting shot, me.
No one's getting shot. Let me think. Lou, couldn't you use your Tatai Gree to transmogrify you and Spencer to turn into human forms and infiltrate the Chasson Mayu house?
Well, I've only used my tatai transmogrigri on myself, and I can only turn into black folk. Not sure what would happen to Spencer. Well, let's give it a try. It would kick ass to be black. See there, that's the problem with you young folk these days. Nobody's happy being what God made them. The boys want to be girls, the girls want to be boys, uppity blacks want to act like white folk, and white kids just want to be black. Boomer.
Well, you're still gonna get shot.
Come on, man. It's 2022. It's not like an old white guy is going to shoot a couple of black guys just for breaking into his house.
Alright, T-Spec, with your new Iberia haircut, explain to me your little plan comme ça and how that fad's supposed to work. Man, I got a feeling we're going to spend this whole episode dealing with this Trans-Cajun plot shows. Captain, it's really quite simple. We're all going to go through that teleporter together. The computer will filter out our Greenland DNA and replace it with your Cajun DNA. When we rematerialize, the rest of us will be fully genetically Cajun, just like you. Man, cook some rice! Captain, that catchphrase of yours isn't contextually appropriate in this situation. Man, ferme la bouche, T-Spec. Let me ask you something. Ain't somebody gotta stay behind comme ça to work the teleshaws, the transporter shaws, or whatever the hell we calling it this week?
I think we're calling it the transporter this week, but to answer your actual question, Mr. T-Shirt Rouge has decided to remain Greenland and operate the transporter for the procedure. Man, you should have just let me do that dangerous, painful, trans-Cajun surgery like we talked about.
Nah, partner. Let's just get it over with like that. Everybody, along to the transporter room.
Yeah. Hear the cornbread is pumping loud on the radio. We got a big bonfire and the black pot is cooking slow. Yeah. Let me hear you say, yeah, it's gonna be alright. Let me hear you say, yeah, we're gonna party tonight.
All right, Spencer, just hold still while I use my Tatai Grigri to transmogrify us to human form. I'm a freaking cat. Damn it. I was looking forward to being a black guy. Oh, Shad T me new. Look, I've been black. It's all good till you get thrown in jail for something they would have just give the white folk a ticket for and become the legal property of the sheriff. But I'll try again. Damn it. Still not black. Well, there's a lot of things you ain't, but we don't have time to get into all that. We need to come up with a plan to get Grunch's body before Lonnie shows up and starts blasting. Actually, I've been thinking about this. I'm gonna use reverse psychology to get this boomer to just let us into the house and just give us access to the body. Look, here comes the boomer-mobile now.
Uncle Bud.
I don't know, Mr. Lonnie. I got the sciatica me, and them monkeys ain't really all that strong, and you got that inguinal hernia.
That's because my sack's so heavy, comme ça. Man, I need to slow down me and pull over like that. You see them two young fellas? I'm gonna use reverse psychological me to get them strong, healthy young men to do all that work for $10. Man, what you two able-bodied young men just standing around like that for? Man, ain't y'all got a job or something? Something?
Actually, we work as movers, but our ride is sick, and we don't have transportation, so we took the day off to J off.
Mais lâche connais pas, that's what's wrong with you young people. I tell you what, I'll pay y'all each $10 to help us load this El Camino and then ride with us to unload it at the monkey farm in New Iberia.
Well, actually, I mean, it's 2022. The $10 isn't enough considering the amount of labor and time it's going to take. Shut up, Spence. We're in.
May all right, Mr. T-Shirt Rouge, initiate Trans-Cajun Transporter Shaw's sequence of fad. Aye, aye, sir. May all right, y'all. Now y'all got iron stomachs like me, and y'all Cajun enough to eat this here Jamie Bergeron boiled crawfish jerky. We're gonna do all the Cajun things, us. But tonight, y'all, we gonna party till our check liver light comes on.
Can't wait to get my drink on this weekend. Gonna party till the break of dawn and get tore up from the floor up till my check liver light comes on. Get my drink on this weekend. We're gonna party till the cows come home and get tore up from the floor up till my check liver light comes on.
What do you mean they're not here yet? Look, we've got to get this remote for KLFU 10 o'clock news. And more importantly, I've got TikToks to make and Tatai selfies for the gram. And we've got no Tatai. Well, it's about damn time, Dr. Mouton. Mr. Lonnie, come stand with me while we do this stupid remote real quick. Hello, Acadiana. Jared Grones at the New Iberia Primate Research Facility with Monster Hunter, Lonnie Mayo, and Dr. Mouton, director of the Monkey Farm. And Lonnie, why don't you tell us what we're looking at here?
Well, Grenades, what we got here like that is a gros tatai of the vert variety. You see, I was in my house like that, and the lights were off to save the electricity because of the Biden economy. And I heard something, me. So I said to myself, I said, Lonnie, you better go check that out here. It might be a burglar comme ça, or better yet, a tatai has come to mange on me, like he did my poor wannabe celebrity godchild T-Nate. So I went to where the sound was coming from, T-Nate's room. And when I walked into that room, that's when he jumped me. I tried to fight back me, but he knocked me on my chew,
like that. So before he could jump on top of me like that, I pulled my pistol out, boy. And I pointed it at him, square in his face, me. And I looked at him, and he looked at me. And I looked at him square in the eye like that, and pow! I let him have it. Then I turned on the light and saw that it was a real tatai. And so I called you and my partner Dr. Mouton here to do this tatai autopsy live stream shows.
Yes, and thank you, Lonnie, for that rambling, self-contradictory account of you killing a tatai. But I want to talk with Dr. Mouton now. Dr. Mouton, tell us why you're the man to perform this tatai autopsy, and what information do you hope to uncover?
Well, I am the director of the New Iberia Primate Research Facility, and I hold multiple degrees, including but not exclusive to.
So what's the plan now, Hotshot? There's no way we're going to be able to make off with Grunch's body now.
No, Cap, I didn't think that far ahead, but I got that vibe right now, so let's just ride it out and see where it goes.
All right, partners, I got your little $20 like that, but I'm not going to give it to you now. I'm going to need y'all to help me load this tatai back up in my El Camino and then unload it at Pepe's Purpose Bodega. I'm going into business with them, and we're going to put the tatai on display and make a tourist trap, comme ça, with a tatai museum and my own little exhibit as the world's first confirmed tatai hunter. So I'm going to hold on to your little money till after the autopsy, and I'll pay you double when we get to Pepe's Purpose like that. Comprend?
Hey, I don't like this. He's trying to strong-arm us into doing labor for way under minimum wage, and that's some bourgeois capitalist.
Shut up, Spencer, and ride the vibe, or whatever bullshit you young fools say nowadays. This is our break.
And those are in addition to my PhDs in veterinary medicine and primatology.
Very impressive credentials, Dr. Mouton. Now tell us, what will you be looking to find out in this autopsy?
Primarily, we will be examining the contents of the tatai's stomach to try to confirm that this is the same tatai that ate Nathan Chasson. But we will also be removing and weighing the different organs, because that's what I've seen them do in the autopsy shows on cable.
Well, that's fascinating, Dr. Mouton. Acadiana, tune in tomorrow night for the tatai autopsy live stream only on KLFU.